I'm Mike Krow, and this is the Reuburger, and you made a terrible mistake. I'm Mike.
So, hey Crow, I know you're super busy up there with all them games and stuff, and I'm just down here being real lonely with these babes. Oh man, look at all these babes. Ooh, I haven't got one in color and black and white, the same exact one. I ain't even gonna cut them out, Michael, go fuck yourself. I just gotta ask, man, who wrote me back down on Earth? I thought I was up there with you.
Life, man. Life wrote us all that way.
What?
Nah, man, I'm just kidding. You were on the cam one day and I accidentally ejected you. You held your breath and floated down on your good looks. But I called your mom to tell her that you're pretty lucky to know me. That has nothing to do with your escape. I just wanted your mom to know.
My mom did love you. Would you mind sending me my PSP down? I hear it's gonna be the next big thing in retro gaming. Gonna make me some of that YouTube money. Let's be real here. I would never buy a PSP.
Did you say PSP?
Yeah. PSP. 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 PSP.
I haven't heard that word so
PSP.
long.
PSP. 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 PSP.
Look, I'm gonna flat out say it. I did not like the PSP when it first came out. There, are you happy? And my dislike was there from the very start. I still remember the first time I saw one. It was back in middle high school at lunch. I was naturally surrounded by my group of friends. I believe you might call them the cool kids. Well, cool because we sat closest to the hallway door. But anyways, I was about to take a bite into my government-regulated 5x3-inch pizza when my friend asked me if I wanted to hear some music. He then proceeded to pull out this large brick-shaped device. Baffled, I asked, when did Microsoft start making Zune so big? He laughed and said, it's a PSP, bro. Now give my new rap song a listen. And the PlayStation Portable never had a chance. To me, the 1000 model is just kind of ugly. It's like a weird rectangle thing. It got a little bit better in the 2000 and 3000 model, but not really enough to change my opinion. It's just kind of hard to come back from that kind of disappointment in its appearance. Don't get me wrong, I like the buttons. They always felt nice. You got the movie ones, and you got the shapy ones. It's all good. But the inlaid small ones and the half-moon shaped ones, they never really had the same kind of tactile feeling to them as the round ones. It's weird. I also didn't get this weird gray section that bisects the system, and it always had me thinking of tiramisu. This led to a trip to the closest Asian buffet, which led to diabetes. Well, now that we got the cover judged, let's go ahead and judge the inside from the back door. The UMD, the Universal Media Disc. For some reason, Sony thought carrying around miniature CDs was going to be the next big thing. But in their defense, those were the times when many a bedroom's tallest structure was the CD tower. Some built with science, and others laziness. I didn't really trust the UMDs. I'd grown up in the compact disc wars, and I'd seen the casualties firsthand. So naturally, I looked elsewhere. Games be damned. But honestly, at that time, I never really saw anything that interested me. Tiger Woods' PGA Tour was tempting, but not quite the system seller. But that would all change. Flash forward to my early college days, young and fresh and a head full of beautiful hair. I got a DS Lite one day for my birthday, and it took my attention away from any other system. It was my go-to, my dream. But then I went to Japan, and there my life changed. And I met people who were into the PSP. After watching them play a few rounds of Tekken 6, I was vastly impressed and mad jelly, as it were. So we went downtown to a hard off, and I picked up a white PSP 1000 model. My friend would later hack it for me and allow me to do all kinds of heinous criminal acts. Like install a Super Nintendo emulator on a PlayStation device.
Let's go!
Bad to the bone as always, my friends.
Yeah, you got the bad part right.
Playing games like Final Fantasy VII Crisis Core, Harvest Moon Boy and Girl, and Metal Gear Solid Peace Walker really opened up what the world of portable gaming could mean. It was really awesome, and I played it almost daily while I was pounding onigiri in Japan. And then I came back to the US, bought a 3DS, and completely forgot about the system till about a week ago. We still cool?
We always cool, bro.
Hey, you still nut?
No, I'm portable nut.
Ah, Sony. Showing the world your nut can be portable. What? That being said, I still have a few gripes about the system, but they're pretty minor. Turning it off was always a pain, because you had to hold down this slippery little guy until it powered down. But the issue is, if you don't hold it long enough, it just goes into sleep mode. Too many times I was fiending to play some Harvest Moon after a hard day of class, only to pull it out of my bag and try to turn it on, and then realize I have to cancel my date with Anne. It's so sad. And the worst offender of all is this guy. So flat, it's hard to get a good grip on. Sony was like, hey, you know how we invented the almost perfect dual analog stick? Let's forget that crap and put on a weird single thumbnail looking thing. It's like a thumbnail. Saves money and destroys the company. Perfect. Though, that was all excusable, because it's pretty dope that you can change the language of the system into Japanese.
So, that's cool. Could you send me my piss up like I asked?
Nah, I think it's gonna stay up here with me.
Hey, if you didn't like that part of the video, skip to this part of the video for an alternate ending. My armpits are real sweaty right now.
Whew.
Hey.
It's blood!
Stop squeezing it.
Yeah, it's probably good.